Hi, so today we'll be doing this partial fraction expansion problem, and in the problem statement, they were nice enough to provide us our partial fractions already, so we don't have to find the form of those. So to solve this, we're just going to have two steps. The first one is to multiply the left side denominator on both sides. And then the second step is going to be to sub in x values so we can find the a, b, and c constants. All right, so first we are going to multiply both sides by this denominator right here. So then we'll get x squared plus 3x equals a, and then we're multiplying each of these terms by that denominator. So a times x plus 1 times x minus 2 plus b x minus 2 plus c x plus 1 squared. So now we're on step 2, which is subbing in x values. So for this, you might need a little bit of trial and error. This one's a pretty simple problem. So looking at this immediately, I can see that we have these two x minus 2 values. So if we sub in 2 for x, then it'll cancel out those two terms to 0. So then we can easily find our c constant. So subbing those in, you'll get 2 squared plus 3 times 2. And then those two terms will go to 0. So it'll just be c times 2 plus 1 squared on the right side. And then when you do the math out, you'll get 10 equals 9c, and then you get c equals 10 over 9. So looking at this again, we can see that we have these two x plus 1 terms. So if we set x equals to -1, it'll cancel out those two terms, and then we can solve for b. So doing this out, we get -1 squared plus 3 times -1 equals b -1 minus 2. So then doing the math out, 1 minus 3, and then you get -3b. And then doing the math, b equals 2/3. So for our last constant, we can't easily sub in anything for x to cancel the terms out, but we do already have the constants for b and c, which we can sub in. So for x, for this, I would do x equals 0. It just makes the equation easier. So subbing this in, you just get 0 on the left side. Then you get a times 1 times -2 plus, then subbing in for b, 2/3 times -2 plus subbing in for c, 10/9 times 1 squared. So then simplifying this, you get -2a minus 4/3 plus 10 over 9. And then you will get a equals -1/9. So we have our a, b, and c values, and this is what the problem asked for. So this is your answer, and I hope it helped.